A 63-year-old sick U.S. Marine veteran pleads no contest to aggravated robbery. In a tense courtroom argument, his defense lawyer claims the incident was a scuffle over unpaid wages from a contractor who owed him money. The veteran, facing an 8-year prison cap, makes a shocking claim from the stand: he never had a knife. But then, he does something that stuns the court. Will the judge grant him probation or send him to prison?
All right, you entered a plea of no contest on September 19th to the offense of aggravated robbery. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishments be assessed at a cap of 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, and the state is silent on your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, do you have any witnesses?
I do not.
All right, is this solely going to be argument from both sides?
It is, Judge.
Well, state, not from you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will hear argument.
Judge, my client is 63 years old, and I know you got the PSI and it's got a whole bunch of prior cases listed on his, but I would point out that most of them are 30 and 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The recent ones in San Antonio was the DWI a couple of years ago, but most everything is well before 2000. This incident happened. The statement from the victim was he wasn't injured. He displaced his shoulder or something with a little scuffle he had. My client's position all along was this was a scuffle over money that was owed him. My guy was a contractor. My client worked for him. The guy was 27 that he worked for. I think my guy's 63. And I know sometimes these guys try to rip people off. My guy living at VA with the VA. Apparently my guy, according to the victim, had a knife, displayed a knife. No indication he used it. And his injury.
Just 1 second. Hi. We're having problems. That's okay. Go ahead.
His injury was from the displaced shoulder. All this stuff is in the report. And I think the victim has verified what I've just told you about that. My client understands deferred adjudication consequences of messing up. He's been in San Antonio for about 7 years, came from New Jersey, and he's worked in construction, various jobs when he gets with contractors. He's been to the VA for mental health, I think, at one time. He's got possibly lung cancer. He's got emphysema, some lung problems. He tells me he joined the Mormon church about a year ago.
Okay. Can you explain to me about because in the police report, the suspect is saying, the complainant is saying that your client took $250 from him and it was in a chase envelope. And then when the police came upon your client, he had the $250, but the chase envelope was on the ground.
That's correct. That's where the robbery comes in. Now, that's where he says the robbery. My client's whole position the whole time was the guy owed me $600. He paid me $250 of the $600, and that's all he paid me. That's what the scuffle was about. And he took the money, the $250 that the guy allegedly gave him, and left the truck and was walking away, took the money out and dropped the envelope. So that's my understanding of the facts, and reading between the lines, that could well be true. My client, though, is taking responsibility and it's played no contest to this. And I'm asking the court to give him deferred. He's 63. He's got medical problems. He hasn't been in trouble for a very long time, except for that DWI. He has been employed. He's not a burden on society, I don't think, and I don't think he's a violent individual. Doesn't seem to be. So I would ask you to give him probation. I would ask him if he would like to address the court. Would you like to address the court? Would you like to tell the judge anything? Yes.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Alberto Sotelo.
All right, so just so you know, that the state will be allowed to cross-examine you if they feel that you are not, or if you're veering outside what is deemed to be facts. You understand? All right. What would you like to say?
Right now, my lungs are in really bad shape.
And I'm taking medicines for it. I get a CT scan every 2 months.
All right. Do you want to say anything about why you're
No.
here?
Yeah, because of the case. It was just an argument between me and my boss, and it was stupid. I don't know. I just want to apologize for it.
What was the argument about?
About the money he owed me from work.
All right. And how long had you been working for him?
About a month and a half.
How had he paid you in the past?
In cash.
How did he pay you in the past?
He only paid me one time
No, but how did he pay you?
in cash.
In cash?
Yes.
And what work were you doing for him?
I was doing tape and float and sheetrock.
And so what was your agreed upon contract with him?
I was doing $17 an hour. And I had to work that week 6 days, 5 days. I missed on Friday. Yeah, he owed me for 5 days. He only gave me for 2 days.
So how much money did he give you for 2 days?
$250. And then we wound up arguing about the rest of the money.
So you had been working for him for a month, you say, and he's only paid you $250 total?
No, he paid me the week before what he owed me.
Mm-hmm.
And he also held back a week. So he held back a week. So really he owes me for like 2 weeks right now. So they took the $250 off me and gave it back to him.
All right, where did the knife come in?
I didn't have a knife.
So you're saying you never pointed a knife at him?
No,
Do you want a jury trial?
no.
But you're taking responsibility.
I'm taking responsibility for this.
All right, because if you're saying there was never a knife, then I will give you a jury trial if you wish to have a jury trial.
No, ma'am. I'm taking responsibility for this.
Right. Any questions from the state?
Mr. Ross said that you're not a violent person. Was this a violent incident?
Not really.
You don't think so? Okay. Can you tell the court why you think you'd be a good candidate for the program?
I'm 62 years old. I'm a Mormon. I go to church every Sunday. I've been baptized a Mormon for over a year now. And it was just a stupid mistake that we had. It was just an argument. And it will never happen again. This is the first time I ever had a violent incident with anybody.
I'm going to ask you, you've been here in San Antonio for about 7 years, you tell me.
Yes.
Have you been employed most of this time?
Yes.
And what do you do until it does?
I renovate houses. I've also worked at the Marriott over here in South.
You work for contractors.
For
right?
contractors, yeah.
And if you're given probation, you're going to go back to work.
Oh yeah, I'm going back to work. I usually I'll have a job within 2 weeks.
And where are you going to live at?
Right now I'm staying with the veterans at the GI Forum, North Medina.
What, are you a veteran?
Yes, ma'am. I'm an ex-Marine.
Was he, Vashon, could you see if Veterans Treatment Court could come down and speak to him? All right, we're going to come back on this. I'm going to see what Veterans Treatment Court has to say.
A few moments later.
All right, so what's going to end up happening is the persons from Veterans Treatment Court, you're going to stay in custody. They're going to speak to you to see maybe if you're eligible for their program. If you're not eligible for their program, they're going to give me other options. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If I were to make a decision on your case right now, I don't have any options. So it's best that I have options in your case. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any questions about anything?
No, ma'am.
All right, just make sure that when the VA, when they come to, Veterans Treatment Court, when they come to speak to you, that you talk to them, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll bring you back on December 5th, and at that time, I'll make my decision.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.